to the National Institute of Health, almost 5 million Americans need blood transfusions each year. Many people are oblivious to the need for blood transfusions, as I was before I began researching for this speech. But I also learned that because of dedicated volunteers, in 2008 alone, 17.3 million units of blood were collected and 24 million units of blood products were transfused to people in need, according to a national blood collection survey. As I will show you in my speech, donating blood is an easy, safe, and relatively quick process. Some services even compensate you for your time. So why doesn't everyone donate? One reason is that many people are just uninformed. For this reason, in my speech today, I hope to make you more aware of the need for blood, how blood donors help meet that need, and how the blood donation process works. There are several different reasons a person may need a blood transfusion. Some need blood for surgery because they lose blood during the operation. For example, 1/3 of all heart surgery patients need a transfusion. Some need blood after a serious injury from war, natural disasters, or car crashes. A single car accident victim may require as many as 100 pints of blood. Others need blood because of an illness, such as an infection or liver disease that keeps them from making blood properly, anemia, or a sickness that causes anemia, like cancer or kidney disease, or a bleeding disorder. According to the American Red Cross website, sickle cell disease affects more than 80,000 people in the United States, and these people can require blood transfusions throughout their lives. There is a constant need for blood transfusions, but they haven't yet found a way to manufacture blood. It can only come from volunteers. Without generous donors, everyone who needs blood transfusions would die. This makes blood donation incredibly important. There are several different options for donors who want to give. Donors can give either whole blood or specific blood components only, which is called apheresis. Whole blood can be separated into 3 different components, potentially saving the lives of up to 3 people. However, it takes many donations of whole blood to make one transfusion dose of a specific component. So, giving through apheresis is also important. When you give one specific blood component, it is enough to make a complete transfusion dose. Some examples of apheresis donations are platelets, plasma, and double red blood cells. It's rewarding to know that one donation can help save up to 3 people. Now that you've learned about the need for blood and the 4 different blood donation options, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process of donating blood. Donating blood is a safe process. A sterile needle is used once for each donor and then thrown away, and all the blood is tested for HIV and hepatitis and other diseases that could be spread to the recipient. So the process is safe, but it's also simple. There are 4 steps: registration, medical history and mini physical, donation, and refreshments. However, before you can begin, you must be eligible. You must be in good health, at least 17 years old, at least 110 pounds, and able to pass the physical and health history assessments. If you meet all the necessary requirements, then to donate blood, you can find a blood bank near you or a local blood drive. Then you'll have to call them to make an appointment. When you get there, the first step is to get registered. They give you a form, and you have to show identification and stuff, and you get signed in. The second step is a pre-donation screening, where they ask you questions about your health and lifestyle, and then also a short health exam where they check your pulse, blood pressure, temperature, and they also take a drop of blood from your finger to test whether or not your iron level is sufficient to donate. After that is the third step, where you actually donate the blood. The whole process takes around an hour, but the actual donating is only like 6 to 10 minutes. They will clean your arm with an antiseptic, and then a professional will draw blood from your vein, and The average adult has about 10 pints of blood in their body, and only 1 pint is given in a donation. The fourth step in blood donation is refreshments, where they take you to a canteen area where they have juice and cookies and stuff, and they let you stay there for as long as you like until you feel well enough to leave. Some people have effects afterwards where they feel faint or dizzy or something, so they have professionals in that area that will help you if you are having trouble. After donating, it's recommended that you increase your fluid intake for the next day or so, that you avoid strenuous physical exertion, and that you eat well for the next day. Healthy bone marrow makes a constant supply of red cells, plasma, and platelets. The body will replenish the elements given during a blood donation, some in a matter of hours and others in a matter of weeks. Now that you know a little about what it's like to give blood, you may be wondering where you can donate. Well, one place to look is at the local blood drives. There's actually one going on in St. James on Thanksgiving Day. I have a little brochure here, and everyone who donates gets a free pumpkin pie. Another place to look is at blood banks. In Mankato, there's a place called BioLife Plasma Services where you can go to give plasma up to twice a week. It takes about 2 hours to do that, so you can bring a book or homework or something to do while being taken. They also have a play area for your kids, and there'll be a watch there while you give. They also give you $20 for your first donation and $25 for your second visit. So you get to help others, relax, and you even get paid to do it. With these resources and the information you learned today about the need for blood, how donation helps meet that need, and how the donation process works, I hope you feel inspired to make a difference, and I encourage you to consider donating blood yourself. You never know when you or a family member may need blood someday.